I'm not. It's just I thought this might never happen again. Ever. Maybe catching my breath because he's even hotter than he was before. He's so pumped up. His biceps are about twice the size they were last year. I run a hand over his broad, rock hard chest and feel a wash of blood so strong I can hardly breathe. But somehow I murmur, "Shall we go upstairs?" And he nods and leads me out of the room. "How big is your bed?" he asks teasingly as we go up the stairs. And I realize he's never been into my bedroom before. Last year he was staying in an empty flat in Canary Wharf that belonged to some movie friend of his. We spent all the time there. I'm the luxurious Super King. Well, mine isn't Super King, but at least I changed the linen yesterday. It's big enough, I smile as I pull him into the room and we tumble onto my bed. We're kissing and rolling back and forth, and Ryan is unbuttoning my shirt, and I'm trying to unbutton him at the same time. Our fingers keep getting tangled up, and at last I start giggling. "Okay," says Ryan, sitting up, giving me a mock serious look. "Enough. One at a time." He takes off his shirt and is sucking breath at the sight of his tanned, rippled torso. He looks phenomenal. I can see him checking out his own reflection in the mirror opposite, and I say admiringly, "You've been working out." It's not about working out, it's just the lifestyle. You actually have to, like, that's what I'd say. It's a fucking response. Like, it's not about working out. You just gotta put in the effort to do things right, I mean, of course, it doesn't how like it helps to have a strength regimen and a strong arm like movement, physique kind of like attempt at a bod, if you will, like a ripped, like, placement. But you have to like keep that in mind, of course. But it make it seem like it's a fad to work out. That's the way it is, I guess you could say. I mean, for the most part, I mean, it does not happen just like that overnight. You have to work for it, or you have to like have it as a habit, or do it in a way that is right, so you can make it work. Yeah, as a matter of factly, I bench 100 kilograms every day. Right, I say, hoping I sound suitably impressed. Amazing. I'm a bit hazy about benching levels. That sounds enormous. Isn't that like body weight? It's like 180 probably, right? Pounds, whatever. I've got a pair of weights, but they're only 5 kilograms each. How does he even lift 100 up in the air? Does he have help, I might ask? Do you have help? When I realized that might not be the thing to say. She makes it sound like some sort of fucking erotica novel, dude. It's like, bruh. Again, I say, again, instead, he looks so hot. Talk about leading the guy on. Come on, make it clear that you want him to pound it. It's just weird. It's like an erotic, like, building up. You have to build it up. It's like, what do you mean? You look hotter, says Ryan, slowly pulling off my shirt. God, I've missed you, Fixie. Well, why doesn't she stay with you then? If he thinks you're hot, but you're a flingy kind of girl, is what he's trying to say. Hot does not mean like a thought can be hot. It don't mean you're gonna wife her up, you know? You know what I mean, bro? But whatever, though. You should have come out to LA with me. Maybe everything would have been different. I blink at him in shock. I should have come out to LA. He never said anything about coming out to LA. I would have been there like a shot. Sure, you would have. Yeah, Fixie. Keep telling yourself that. Then when he offers, you be like, "Oh, but I have to take care of the shop." Blah blah blah. Whatever. I don't remember being invited. I say, making sure I sound light and jokey. Her like stuff. I should never have let you go. He shakes his head. That was my big mistake. You and me. We're good. His hands are running over me tenderly. We're just good. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? That's a fuck my phrase. That's my phrase. I like to use that. You know what I mean? You know what I mean, baby? You know what I Very like innuendo based people use that phrase. You got what I mean? Capisce? I want to cry out, yes, I do know what you mean. course I do, but thankfully, I'm not quite that uncool. I'm not quite. Then why are you with Ryan if you don't synergize with his sympathies of yourself and what he means, like how you like coexist as a vibe? If you don't like him, you're calling him a hippie, but a stud hippie, and that's not nice to him, you know? Basically saying he's some side hoe or some shit who's good looking and you could help out, but you don't wanna. You're like, oh, I like him for his bod. You know, it's so weird. I fuck off, dude. Why don't you just say we work well together? What's so hard? The harm in that? Like, it's hard to accept a good thing, but when it's so blatantly obvious, where you can say, "I wish I was could be in your shoes as well, so that I could feel the heartbeat of your struggles, of how your lips taste when you speak words, and how your breath makes sounds out your voice box. You know, stuff like that. It's not like that cringy. If you like someone, that's how you feel. Like you want to be in their own skin. You know, you want to know how it's like to be seduced by your like from them. You know, like how their way of doing hot things works. You know, or like cool things. I don't know, like, nice things works. Like or like good things works. Like you know, or like I don't know what the word is. Geared things works. Like something like that. Whatever though. Well, we're together now. I say, my voice husky. Let's just enjoy the moment. I've this girl flirts like she's the fucking what's her name? Haley from American Dad. It's weird. It's like, can you just fucking talk like you like someone and not make it weird about? Look at the fuck. I pull him playfully backward onto the bed, and he's leaning in to kiss me when he stops. What's that? He says curiously, peering over my shoulder. I follow his gaze and freeze dead in horror. Shit, how can I have been so stupid? The thing with bedrooms is you get used to them. You get used to your faded lampshade and your creaky wardrobe door and a stack of books in the corner. You stop noticing them, and you also stop noticing your pile of school memorabilia on the window seat topped with a framed photo of guess who? Is that me? Now Ryan is leaning over and grabbing the photo in fascination. Oh, right. I try to laugh casually. Oh my god, that was weird. Imagine having a shrine of someone and they don't know you have one. Like, oh my god, dude, that is uncool. You see, you fucked up. You fucked yourself. You say you're not uncool. That is weird, dude. Oh gosh. I mean, it's not weird, but oh my goodness, imagine. Oh, the secondhand shame. It's not even secondhand smoke. That's just secondhand flames, dude. Like, what is this fire? This heat? The red blush? Oh my gosh. I'm gonna say it. Like Pokimane said when Fedmeister tuned into her stream when she was talking about his allegations about him. She's like, why is my life so weird? That's a monk ass moment if I ever, or monka moment. I don't know what the fuck that means, but I know that that shit's what it means. I don't know. Weird champion monk ass. What are the interchangeabilities of the usage of those two phrases? I don't really care. Still though, that's cringe. That's for sure. It's cringe because yo, I mean, you're invested. You say you're not serious about it, but oh my god, it's like you says, you're really catching feels, huh? No, if you keep that shit, you know they're into you. You know that. If not, they're just trying to set you up as a con man. But I don't think she's that doing that. That's the case. If she's letting him kiss him, for the most part, I think it's safe. No, guy has more. Girl has more to lose anyway. But how weird, like to see that, huh? Like, whoa, you're her type, it seems, Tiger. You get what I mean? If only it was the case with your crushes, you know? It's always the girl you don't like who likes you like this. Where she's like, oh, did he talk to me back? Did he call me? Did he, like, let me know he's coming to my house around my block neighborhood where like, does he breathe near me? You know, like, around a mile away? Where's he at now? What could he be? And she's like, he's talking to other guys, but you're not even with him. Like, you don't even make a move. It's like, ooh. And that's the thing. It's more weird with girls because they don't make a move. So it's like, oh shit, what is this weird shit? It creeps me out, you know. But hey, I mean, it's more romantic as well, but it's also like wrong place, wrong time. You're trying to get it in, yet it's like, yeah, sure about that. How much do you care? Is it all right? It's healthy to know how much you like. It's like, whoa, whoa, where are these lines coming from all of a sudden, right? All right, enough of that though. Let's stop talking about that. Okay, right, fine. I get too much into it. I'm immature like that. It's like, yeah. That's why I like girls that are like, pointed. They're like, yeah, like, hey, can you fix that, please? Hey, can you? Sometimes, like, not as like pestery as like I'd make it exaggeration of it, or like she might do that as well. But like, it's like guys and girls. This is the roles we play. Guys are more like the ones who get poked. The guys are the ones who poke more actually in these circumstances, and the girls are the ones who should poke less because it's more creepy when a girl starts being like, "Hey, I got you." It's like girls should be more like calm, refined, and guys should be more like jocular. Not saying that it's always the case, but a guy should be able to be like, because that's how a guy gallops. A guy doesn't like show his emotions to the streets, but when he's pointing something to you, you pay mind to it. And when a girl points something to you, it's not that common, but she gets to like skip around when she does things. She gets to have fun, which is society's roles, I would say, and that's how they treat us. So that's how I see it. But and here we go. Let's see what happens now. Right? Is that me? Now Ryan is leaning over and grabbing the photo in fascination. Why'd you have a photo of him in the first place? What kind of photo is it, right? Oh, right. I try to laugh casually. Yes, baby, I still got all this old school stuff. Sure, just old school stuff lying around, huh? That's what they all say, but then they have all the 8 years of text that you have from them back in the day, kissing your fucking photos as though you're their dead relative. And, well, okay, I went too far. But as though you're their fucking, you're their idol of a fucking cycle of a decade of life or a century, a millennia. I don't know, like year, like their long lost love, like their starstruck lover, starstruck lover. I shouldn't joke about that, but like their long lost soul love twin or some shit, like twin flame. It's like, oh god, twin shared heart or some shit. I don't know. So I don't know. Jesse McCartney. I love you and your beautiful soul. All right, enough of that. Okay, you're the one I want to chase. Oh gosh. But when a guy says it and he's creepy, it sounds like this. You're the one I want to rape. Like that's exactly what I think of when you're the one I want to bone. If it's a creepy guy, she's like, I'm not interested. And then she pulls up a Mariah Carey to Eminem. Why are you so obsessed with me? But it's actually the girl who got fucked by him. He went to Hollywood and she has a shrine of him at her house. Here we go, though. And also, she wants to get railed, but she has a shrine of him. And he's doing it and notices the shrine as though he shouldn't have seen it because he's dumb as fuck. He's a hippie. Yeah, sure, bro. Let's see about that. Right, yeah. I'm expecting him to comment on me having a framed photo. Some people don't find it that weird. Like, I don't find it that weird. I just think it's odd. But weird is different. I just analyze it. But it's like, okay, sure. Playboy magazine, you have him in your room. You're like, oh, I'll never meet this girl, but hey, it's nice to look at. Or something like that. Or just like thought of it. And just like, you notice it. You don't tell him, but it's like, okay. It's not like he's gonna like be like, yeah, oh, thanks for loving me. I'm such a chat, bro. Like, he's not gonna like. That's not how to play it cool. If he's about to smash, he's gonna smash. He's not gonna care about whether you obsessed with him or not. After he's done smashing, then yeah, he'll be like, okay, this is weird. Peace. Okay, but he doesn't. He suddenly peers at the image. It's a picture I took of him and Jake. I mean, maybe it's a sentimental picture. Maybe it's not like in the rain and he's maybe a puppy dog face. giving you the muscle stare. He's like posing, and he doesn't even notice. It's casual. Maybe he looks away from a car window, looking all vague at the clouds. His eyes in the starlight, it's the sun, sunlight, fucking frosty mist in the background. Fucking done. Panorama with a deer and a fucking beautiful sunscape. I mean, skyscape, whatever. Fuck this. Or some sort of like, what's the word? Quadruped mammal that runs on its feet, hooves. I don't know. Hooved mammal. Leaning against the school fence, I cropped Jake out. Oh gosh, the cringe. I cropped Jake out. You care more about your this is what I don't do. If I have a picture with my girlfriend and my sibling, I don't crop out my sibling to make the photo more sentimental. It gives me a fake sense of illusion. Also, my sibling should be more into me than my girlfriend. Well, not really, but like in the grand scheme of things, yes. Like if you're embarrassed of your family, then you're a scumbag of a person. I don't. If I had a picture of my sister, maybe you fold it. But even then, it's like, no, you don't. Actually, you don't do that. It's disrespectful. Unless you don't like them, then fuck it. But unless you're trying to fap to this picture specifically for you to fap to, I don't know. You shouldn't fold it. Yeah, it's just disrespectful to your siblings. It's like, damn, you really that salty, huh? You can't have me in the same picture as your girl because I don't mean that much. You crop them. That's just disrespectful in general. Like they don't mean shit. And your significant other means more like as though like they help you in life and they taught you. What if your fucking brother or sister helped you in life and yet you got some random ass who you didn't even meet first? You met the fucking brother or sister. They're your blood, and yet you crop them out. That's fucked up. Like that's petty, dude. Like petty, pet. Like don't fuck with that vibe, dude. Just make sure you don't take a picture with your sibling. Or you crop them, you cut them out. You're like, whatever, bro. Peace. Like that's fake as fuck. My siblings probably used to do this. Like they don't mention where they're from, or they don't associate with you because they're like convinced that you're embarrassing of what you can bring to the table. And they say like, "Oh, he's cut off from this part of my life." Like, fuck you, dude. Ryan's smiling, his school tie askew and his sleeves rolled up. Like she's like, "Oh," you know what I mean? Like, gosh, that should be a GIF, whatever. GIF. Jiffy, GIF. Oof, GIF. Jizz in my pants. Yes, I'm going on a little rant here about how dumb this girl seems to be. In my mind, like she's like so whack. I mean, weird, but like whack. She's like the kind of girl that a guy like Justin Bieber just smashes for one night and then he's like, whatever, dude. Peace out, bro. Dude, like, yeah. He gets post nut clarity. It's like, yeah, that was fun. Bye. Like, why you like what? Bruh, leave me be. Like what? I sang you a song one time 10 years ago. Why are you still on stage with me? Like what is this? Are you trying to be my pet? You know what I mean? Or like my most footstool or my bag holder or some shit like water girl like my like personal what is this surveillance time? Fuck out of here, dude. Like yeah, it's weird. All right. His hair is gleaming. He looks golden. Perfect. Oh my gosh. Why would you even mention your brother? If you think this guy is so perfect, why mention your brother at all? If you're so obsessed with him, why don't you marry him? No. What I mean is like your brother should have nothing to do with how much perfect you think this guy is. Just don't mention you cropped your brother out. Maybe you did it, maybe you didn't, but we didn't have to know that. You just had to add that in, didn't you? Oh, he's so perfect. My bro don't. I don't care about him. Sure, whatever, man. He's so cool. Blah. He's so horny, but my bro don't make me horny. So fucking delete his ass. Fucking gay as fucking shit, dude. It's like One Direction. Like, oh yeah, nothing else matters but One Direction. Everyone else can die. Like, are you good, bro? There's other artists out there. When they discovered BTS, they're like, oh, forget about One Direction though. Now it's BTS. Now it's all like I care about. Oh my gosh. Like, what the fuck, bro? Like, don't talk about others like they don't mean shit when this guy's perfect to you. Just shut the fuck up and stay shut. It's weird, dude. I had no definition in those days. He says, and last with a frown, I was a skinny bastard. Well, yeah, you know, what can you do? You know, you're still in puberty and shit. You go through it. You're gorgeous to contradict him. Yeah, you're young, you're not hung yet, right? But it is what it is, you know. And run a hand over his back, but he doesn't seem to notice. He's reaching for an old DVD labeled Jake's Park Picnic. I mean, you're making it weird. And Jake's like, what does he want him to notice if you're not gonna suck his dick or fuck him? Then what is he gonna do? Get turned on by you touching him? You know that's weird, right? Some girls find that weird, even though I do that. I get turned on by some random girl in a picture. I'm like, oh, that's good enough for me. But some girls are like, that's not cool. You're a pervert. You're a hyper pervert. Get the fuck away from me. It's weird. You get turned on by someone touching you. It's just a touch. And you get turned off by Jake being in your picture. Shut the fuck up, bro. Fuck that. Jake's Park Picnic. Oh god. Oh no. I don't know what she's thinking about in this picnic. What is this picnic about? Is he gonna eat outside, if you know what I mean? Ooh, some outdoor Alabama shit right here. I'm just joking. This is in England actually, but still. I mean, they seem to be like ski kind of English, bro. They're not like fine and shit. They're all weird, like, bro. Like if they're petty like that, like I don't think Harry Styles goes out of his way to fucking shit on some fucking assholes like life. Like he's just a scumbag, but at the end of the day, he's not like a real scumbag where he would be like, "Fuck you, you hoe, you don't mean shit now. Fuck all those presents, might as well throw them out." You know what I mean? I mean, Harry's not like he might say like, "I fell out of love with you. I don't think you're the wrong for me. It was wrong time, wrong place. Get your hairy nose looking out of my face." But he wouldn't be like all cursed and shit, you know? Whatever. Here we go. I gotta stop trailing off. I'm gonna start doing that soon. I'm just giving some commentary, which is over. But, you know, whatever. Um, is that our park picnic? He says incredulously, taking the DV out of its box. Is this a video of it? Yes, I admit. I filmed the big football match and stuff. It's weird that you're filming stuff without Ryan's consent and knowing he could go to Hollywood and you could blackmail him. But this is what she would do. You see, Ryan's perfect. But yet Jake didn't get consent and you still cropped him out. But Ryan, oh yeah, you don't need his consent either. It's still creep, dude. Weird champ. To me. Alright. Enough of that. It's all about the money and the looks, isn't it? Well, instead of fucking Ryan, why don't you fucking get a job? The park picnic. Like, she's like talking about the park picnic. Like, we give a fuck about the park picnic. Ryan's homeless. And he doesn't even have money for a condom. Yet you're out here trying to do weird shit because that's you're a hoe. You're some sort of thought. It makes me gag on my own spit. All right, enough of this though. The park picnic is a tradition in our school. All the levers head there after their final classes, and there's a football game, and they all drink beer and make a mess, and the residents write to the local paper and say it's a disgrace. I wasn't even supposed to be there, but I snuck along with Hannah and filmed it. Great, this girl does weird stuff in the down low. Not a surprise, huh? I filmed Brian mostly. I didn't know if I'd ever see him again. Oh my gosh, you're weird as fuck, and you still keep this around. You gotta hide that in your closet. Why do you have it on your windowsill? Do you watch this shit on a daily basis? Imagine being so caught up with someone that you literally, it's almost like keeping a poster of them on your wall. Holy shit, that's so. What the? Yeah, that's weird. Now that's weird because that's different. I used to think about getting a body pillow of a certain kind of girl, but I'm like, no, 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 no. You get caught up in that thought cycle, it'll harm your mental health span. You'll become obese because all you'll do is stare at that picture, and then you'll get nothing done. You just start whacking off endlessly to this fucking face, and you're like, what is wrong with me? And then 10 years later, you're still looking at the same picture, and she's married and has 5 kids, and you're homeless, and you're still hoping for the illusion of her past life, with she was husbandless and pairless and without the, and you're just like sad and your whole life is dead inside. So don't do that. Yeah, 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 you get dumbass. You're fucking dumb fuck. Shit, dude. Oh, you get caught up, yeah. All right, enough of that though. Oh man, here we go. I don't think I've ever. I mean, maybe, but like, no, you don't like film people without them knowing. You would ask them first, right? If you get caught with this stuff, you could get sued, or just you have it filmed, but it's like, did he let you know? Do you know him like that? It's just weird because he's asking these questions like you're not that close, you know. And here we go. The football match. His eyes light up. I remember that. Let's put it on. Why is she recording and playing football? It's like girls watching wrestling. They act like they're not turned on, but they have boyfriends, but they still watch it. It's a petty excuse for watching porn. You might as well just watch porn in front of you as well, you know. Like if you have a girl, you don't should not watch porn just because you have a hot girl in your life. That's it. You should not think of others like girls. As hard as it is to not watch porn, the girl you have should be enough. If you're caught in her life, you should not think of the rest of them in any way at all. If you break up, then yeah, but not unless that is the case. This is why sex is so important in a relationship. If you don't have that, then what's the point of not watching porn? You know. So if he denies you sex, it's a big deal breaker in breaking up because of that. You don't get to watch porn. You don't get to relieve yourself sexually. You're just like stuck in this rut of I want to fuck, but I don't get to fuck. And what is this bullshit? I'm getting yelled on. Maybe she go out with another guy. What you doing? I'm like with another guy. And cocks. And this is all a bullshit ass sham. I'm getting ripped off. My clout and fame and bling and all this bullshit. And I'm getting rigged on the side. And then she goes on to say, you like pineapple on your pizza and you get no pussy. And it's like, am I your fucking boyfriend or your enemy? You know, it's like, goddamn, dude. You gotta make me feel like the Joker in this bullshit. I'm trying to be Batman. Who's Lois? Who's Batman's girlfriend? Catwoman? You be Catwoman. But yeah, you act like Joker's a bad guy. I mean, you do the same shit as him. You still want Batman, though. Or something like that. Or Penguin. Penguin. You settle for Penguin. You'd rather fuck Joker than Penguin? What? I don't know. But you still think Batman's a good guy. I don't know. You know what I was going with that, right? Something like that. I don't know. Yeah. It takes me a moment to realize he's looking at my TV. He means right now? Is he joking? I mean, were you gonna fuck him or suck his dick? I mean, what do you want him to say? You think he's gonna be like, well, we're not gonna get it on. Might as well relieve this boredom. You know? Maybe we can get it on after we relive these vivid memories of the past, the times we had, and all the insults to injury, the assaults you rubbed in my wounds like a hate. What's the what's the word for this kind of shit? Cultured meat. There you go. Used me as a punching bag, as this slab of meat that you put me in. You set me up as a freezer and like a regenerator in a freezer. And you kept punching me until I expired, and then I came back to life as a mutant. Or regenerated its organs and had a few vital weak spots that it could fling itself at and bite you as a carcass in half. And it caused you a lot of damage, tearing your body limbs apart and getting you infected with some sort of viral blood, and that'll parasite you and destroy you from within and eat you alive. Oh wait, and also spike you with stuff and get you all filthy. But hey, full of, you know, sludge, for lack of a better word. Literally eating you alive and also ripping you apart and tearing you into shreds, shattering your whole limbs with just a portion of its organs flailing about and rampaging you. All right, enough of that. Well, I guess we can put sex on hold for a bit. Well, if you're gonna be slow about it, I mean, why not just do it instead of making him beg for it? It's not like I'm desperate. I am desperate. Then why don't you act on it? If you're that desperate, you'd be like, hey, maybe we can watch my creepy stalking video of you later. Let's get down to the sauce. And he'd be like, well, I can't refuse that offer, can I, Fixie? And then you smash, and then, if you don't see, you say you're looking for sex. This is what women do. They don't do it. That's what pisses me off. That's why I just fuck off. I'm like, this is not for me. I can't. Like, I'm not that I'm gay. It's like, I don't have time to wait. I'm very impatient. And this is why I'm hyperactive. Like, this is why I can't do with women. They would get fed up with someone like me because I'm hyper as they are, and then you fucking add to it masculine edge or like masculine attitude, or just I'm gonna rip you up, keep it like a pulse and keep it on, but with a guy's strength. So they're like, oh no, this guy's fucked. And also the speed of, like, you can't have that. They'd probably be like, oh, this dog on a leash, I can't pull him around, he's pulling me, or I can't pull this dog and tell him how to behave and control him with the leash. So I'm gonna have to like put him in, like move him like out, So yeah, I load the DVD and we wait for a few silent moments. And suddenly we're looking at a sunny day 14 years ago. The park is crowded with kids lolling on the grass, swigging beer, and playing football. Some of the guys are bare chested like Ryan, who's playing football, beer in hand, laughing and joking, looking like what he is, the golden boy of the school. I remember filming him creeping forward to the sidelines of the football game with my video camera. Borrowed from Mom, and watching it later over and over. He's bare chested, you creepy fuck. You know what I mean? It's like, this girl has no chill. Freaks me out, man. Oh, Fixie, says Ryan with a massive sigh. How did we end up here? I glance at him and my heart sinks slightly. His brow is knotted in a morose expression, which I recognize from drunken evenings out with Jake. It's the why am I so bloody old look, which leads to what happened to my last speech. I mean, fair enough. I think those things too. Everyone does, but we didn't come up here to think about how crap life is. We came up here to have sex. I'm glad we're here, I say encouragingly. We're together. You're going to have a great job. It's all going to work out. You think? His eyes roll from the screen, from his young, leaf, carefree self. Of course, you're Ryan Chalker, I say, trying to impress this on him. Just the name Ryan Chalker used to give me goosebumps. Well, it's not the way it was, Missy. Times change. We all age and we all grow and die. But hey, girls good. Girls night. Girls time. Hey, girls. Fuck is this Teen Titans Go? Fucking life is old as shit. We gotta get on with it, dude. Things only get worse. Remember Teen Titans? It became Teen Titans Go. Doesn't go